Hey guys, it's David here from British Rex. This is my first playthrough series. I'm hoping that it works. It might not. I'm gonna hopefully be doing this semi-regularly, like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm about to be on holiday, so I'll hopefully have time to do it. Um, but yeah, this isn't my first time playing Avorion, as you may already know because of a previous video I've got on the channel, in which I fight off a bunch of pirates using a small fleet. That's from an earlier playthrough. I have actually played through pretty much the whole game at this point, um, but I decided to do a modded playthrough because I thought it would be fun and you guys might find it interesting. So, the, uh, if you don't know what Avorion is, it is a space exploration game in which you have to fly around gathering materials, and you can do trading, you can go mining, you can salvage things, and you can fight. And you have there are multiple different factions, and you can interact with people and whatnot. It's a very immersive game, and there's an underlying storyline in which the galaxy has basically been invaded by these aliens called the Zotan, who came from somewhere else. They took over the center of the galaxy and basically blocked it off. And so you're trying to find out what's happened. And you're trying to find a way to get into the center of the galaxy. It's a very immersive game. It's procedurally generated, and it looks absolutely stunning. Um, and it's a lot of fun. I've only had it for a couple of months, and I've already sunk hundreds of hours into it. Might be a bit addicted. um, but yeah, I would really, really recommend the game. Now, this is the list of mods I'm using. Most of them are just quality of life mods. So stuff like the gate pixel icons, they just looks nice, and the galaxy map quality of life allows you to see where resources are going to be roughly on the map. You'll hopefully I'll be able to explain it more when you actually see it. Better turret factories. Uh, the turret factories in this game, you normally have to go on basically a shopping cart mission to get all the materials, and this just skips all that and lets you just buy turrets straight up. Um, and some of these are going to make the game utterly insane. So the turret times 10 allows you to put 10 times as many guns on your ships, and the capital class weapons gives you bigger guns. So that should hopefully be very fun. Um, and yeah, so yeah, these are the mods I'm going to be using. Um, guess we should get started. So yeah, first job with this is you just have to get materials. If you have a look, I've got 7,500 iron and 30,000 credits, and that's it. So I should probably go about and get myself some more materials. Um, with this basic drone, you can mine iron and titanium. So those are the main ones we're going to be going for. The aim at the end of this episode, I'm hopefully going to have a small ship, a few guns on it, a couple of mining lasers, and I'll basically be able to use that as a starting point to then actually start building up my main ship. Well, it will be my main ship, and we can expand on that over the course of the series. Um, I do like making massive fleets, but they do have a tendency, especially if you're also building loads of stations and stuff, to cause lag. So what I'm probably going to try to do with this playthrough is focus on building one ship. Just one big ship, which will be a jack of all trades sort of exploration thing, and possibly having a home base or a few sectors acting as a home base for me to then basically use as like a passive income and a repair dock and shipyard and stuff. Later on, I might start making more ships, such as like mining ships and stuff, so I can automate certain processes. But as a main like combat thing and what the main ship will be using, I'm not likely to be making a fleet. I mean, I say that, but then, well, yeah, I might still go for it. But yeah, um, I hope that my commentary isn't too cringeworthy or anything. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. All suggestions are welcome. But please try to be constructive. Don't just tell me that I suck because I already know that. So, yeah. um, and yeah, if you enjoy this episode and you want to see more episodes of this, then leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. It helps out me, it helps out the channel, lets me know that you want to see this, and makes me feel all nice and warm and fuzzy inside. Um, so yeah. Um, Much of this is probably going to be edited out. Mining with the drone at least is a very tedious process because you don't have much in the way of your mining lasers aren't very powerful, and so it takes a while. So most of this is probably going to be cut down. I'm going to aim to play for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and probably cut this down to a 10-minute video. Don't know exactly how long it'll be. It might be 10 minutes, might be 15 minutes. Basically just have all the interesting bits, plus this starting section. Um, so yeah, if you have any suggestions regarding that as well, then well, just leave them in the description, leave them in the comments, like I say. Just having a look at what I've got in my inventory currently. So I've got 4 guns, 4 mining turrets, and a turret control system. Usually this would only give you 1 slot, but with the turret times 10 mod, it's going to be a little bit more bonkers. What these slots are, so each weapon takes up a certain number of slots. These ones only take up 1 slot, but you can get ones that take up 2 slots, 3 slots, 4 slots. It basically limits how many guns you can put on your ship. So you need to use upgrades, so like this, in order to be able to put more guns on your ship, in order to make it so you can go and do bigger hyperspace jumps. There's a whole load of different functions your ship can do, and well, those upgrades facilitate it. Like I said, this is a very immersive and very in-depth game, and it's yeah. Like I say, I would really recommend it to anybody who is into sci-fi and into space and exploration and stuff. Like if you're into like stuff like Star Trek and or all that good stuff, I would really recommend this. Also, if you're into Minecraft, like if you're into sci-fi and you're into Minecraft, this would be a really good game for you because it involves all the like the building aspect and the exploration aspect, but it's in space and yeah, it's in space. It's awesome. Okay, so first step is to actually name the ship. We can change the name of the ship later on, so I'm just going to call this Exploration Vessel, and yeah, I can change that as and when it's required. Entering building mode. So, I don't know how much of this part I'm going to skip. It depends on how long it takes. I might do this as a time lapse. I might not. I don't know. Uh, Future me will decide. now I'm actually going to paint it. So the color scheme I had in mind, and actually I'm just gonna add a little bit more onto it because I can add some little bits for color. There we go. So first off, I'm gonna want night grey. That's gonna be for the sort of central bits, and on the underside as well. Also in this middle section. Then I'm going to want what's that? I'm going to want snow. Yeah, snow looks good. This isn't a unique color scheme by any stretch of the imagination. It's just one which I really like. I've always liked this color scheme on ships. It just seems to work really well for me. Yeah, with the sort of orange highlights. I think the engines could do with some work, but now what I'll probably end up doing is expanding the engines out a bit. It currently looks like a Y-wing, actually, thinking about it. So I'll probably expand the engines out. It'll basically look like if a Y-wing wasn't a fighter but a cruiser, so like with the bridge and stuff. And I'll probably like widen this a bit more and extend it forward. But for now, I reckon this works for a very basic ship design. So I'm now going to jump to another sector and see what we find. So yes, so you got an adventure. Some story, basically. From Nolston the Adventurer. It's a pleasure to meet someone who is also independent and doesn't... That's a terrible voice. It's a pleasure to meet someone who is also independent and doesn't belong to one of the lot. I can't speak. It's a pleasure to meet someone who is also independent and doesn't belong to one of the large factions. That's a brave decision. We should work together and show those big factions they're not as great as they think. Will you help me? How can I help? You seem like someone who just gets back up whenever they are beaten down. I was looking for someone like you, actually. What for? I'm on a research mission. I want to find out where the Zotan are coming from. What do you know about the Zotan? Not much. Well, you probably know that they are the scourge of the galaxy. An alien race that is attacking innocent ships and stations. Of course I knew that. I'm trying to find out where they come from and if there is any way to stop them. Once you've built yourself a good ship, would you like to help me? Yes. Great. You know what? I can tell you're a brand new captain. Here, have this. It's an upgrade for your ship. It allows your scanners to scan for mass in distant sectors. It basically finds hidden sectors for you. They'll show up as yellow blips on the galaxy map. Maybe you'll find something good. Just be careful. There are pirates everywhere in those off-grid sectors. We'll see each other once you're ready. To make things easier for you, I've sent you a few guidelines on how to make it as a captain. If you follow those, nothing is going to stop you. Thank you. See you then. And I've got a mission. Everything you need to know. Guidebook for captains. Best practices for the successful captain. Add a cargo bay to your ship. Explore the galaxy. Get your hands on an R mining laser. I'll explain those when we get to them. Equip a torpedo launcher. Build a hangar and board instead of buying. Nice. So, what does this upgrade do then? So when I install it, if we now look on the map, we should begin to see, or not. If I install it permanently, then that boosts scan range. There we go. A hidden mass sector. So there could be asteroids there. There could be pirates. We do not know, and there's only one way to find out. If it is pirates, it means we'll get to end the episode on a fight, which will be fun. I think what I'll do is, if this isn't pirates, I will basically jump around until I find some. And I'll have that fight be the final bit of the video. And then I'll do the outro and whatnot. Just because I know that whilst it's very fun to play, a lot of the stuff which has been going on so far isn't very fun to watch. So I want to leave you guys with something which is actually going to be, well, fun to watch. Oh, I'm going to need more energy, aren't I? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. Right. What can I add? I can add some more some solar panels. Yep. Okay. I will figure all of this stuff out, and then I'll cut out the next bit. I'll bring you back when I find some pirates. I might be editing you back here. Guess we've got a mining job to do. I've had to make some modifications to my ship to make it decelerate quicker. After I managed to smash into an asteroid and destroy one of the engine pods, putting on hold the exploration for pirates because I suddenly had to go and repair my ship. Whoops. But these things happen. Right. So we need 22,000 iron. I've currently got 7,000. So I need to up that quite considerably. I really want to go for this because I need the credits, and normally they'll pay you like double or triple the amount they'd normally pay for resources if it's during one of these events. So I definitely want to take advantage of this because I need those credits so I can then get some more. I'm going to buy some titanium so I can put another generator into this ship, so I can actually, well, charge up everything. I think putting that upgrade in and permanently installing it was a bad move, because now the only way to remove it is either if I go to a equipment dock or if I destroy the upgrade, which is why it's a permanent installation. It basically means like you can't remove it unless A, you're at an equipment dock who are specialists in that, or unless you're willing to actually just lose the upgrade completely. So it gives you a big buff, but it comes at the cost of, well, pretty much if you want to keep the upgrade, you can't remove it, more or less. Okay, I've got 8,000. If I don't get enough iron to fulfill the thing, then oh well, I'll still sell off the iron and give myself some titanium. So I should have enough to, well, I should be able to get enough to then get a reasonable amount of titanium. Ooh, that's gonna give me a good amount of iron. It was iron they wanted, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna quickly run over to the resource depot and see if I can sell off. See what I can get if I sell off the titanium. Because I just need to I need to repair the ship. And I can't do that. Because I have not got enough credits. Because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go and remove that system because it is just causing more problems than it solves. So unfortunately, I'm not going to get any pirate fighting done today. Sorry, because I am such a terrible pilot. I should probably get to grips with actually flying before I go hunting things, which might be able to kill me. So yeah, but so I'll get the ship fixed and then end the episode there. So I've already been going for almost 20 minutes longer than I was hoping to. So there we go. That's one problem dealt with, and now to fly over to a resource depot. Trade resources. I'm gonna want to sell 6,000. There we go. Can't buy any titanium because they want titanium, but I can now go over to the repair dock. Don't crash, don't crash. Okay. And repair. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of the episode. Um, what have we learned today? I can't be trusted to fly anything, otherwise it will crash and it will explode. Um, so do with that information as you will. Sorry, it was a bit of a boring episode. Um, I was hoping to get some fighting done, but unfortunately, yeah, that didn't happen. So yeah, um, hopefully, so the job for next episode will be to get some titanium, add in more generators, probably actually make the ship a bit bigger so I can fit more generators into it. And add in stuff like an integrity field generator, which basically makes everything a lot stronger, so I'm less likely to explode upon touching anything. Um, then to find some pirates and hopefully eliminate them, and just generally slowly expand the ship, maybe do a couple of missions. Um, anyway, regardless of the lack of action today, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, likes, comments, shares, all that good stuff. Yeah, you know the drill, I'd imagine. Everyone else is saying it enough. So yeah, talk to you later. That's, I'm British Rex, and I'm signing off.